Welcome, sinners. My name is Synthara, and today we are going to be spilling the tea on ArcheAge shutting down again. So, if you're ready for some completely useless drama on a game you've probably never played before, buckle up because here we go. This one's actually a little special to me. It's a little close to my heart because I actually played ArcheAge when it first released. I'm talking like way back when. And I actually really love the game. Like I got level cap in it super fast, super easy. It's so painful because I really enjoyed this game. There was like something like every zone was like rotating world PvP on like a 2-hour timer. And while that sounds like shit, and it actually kind of was shit at some points, it was super fun because like I remember when I got to like almost level cap, I would have to like hide in the city for like 2 hours sometimes because I could just not go outside into the leveling area because people would just kill you. But for me, it was super fun. And then I got to the level cap. Let me play some gameplay in the background for you guys. I don't even know if this is game. This is not what I remember the game looking like, by the way. But I was getting close to level cap, and then I remember getting the level cap. Okay, so I got the level cap, and I was so excited. And crafting was a really big deal in this game. Like, crafting was like how you would get the end game gear, and that's when you realize the game's super pay to win, and it was very heartbreaking. Well, I'm just going to try to give you like a very quick rundown. So you would need crafting points. They were called labor points. And you would use these points to craft gear and to craft materials for the gear. You would only get a certain amount of labor points. And now this all makes sense to me now because it's essentially just stamina in like a regular game, right? So you get stamina every day like a mobile game, and you would use this stamina to craft. You would run out of stamina and you would have to wait hours for the stamina to regen. But you would also be able to buy potions in the shop for real money that would allow you to reset your stamina, that would give you more stamina and let you craft. So that was the whole pay to win part of the game. You need to pay money to get gear. If you don't pay money to get gear, then you're not going to get gear. None of this was gameplay, by the way. This is just like, this game is like one big cutscene now. This is not what it looks like. That's what it looks like. So this game is like really freaking old. Like this game is super old. And it looked great. It actually played great. Like, I really loved this game. Now, it's hard to tell because this game has been, like, remade so many times that you don't really know what's going on with it. Because you have ArcheAge, which was its original game. And then you had ArcheAge Unchained. And ArcheAge Unchained was a way of re-releasing ArcheAge to be the not pay-to-win version of ArcheAge. So you had them price gouging you on the first game, and then you had them charging you to buy the second game. And this was supposed to be the no pay to win version of the game. All right, this one's supposed to be great. And apparently, in December of 2023, about 4 months ago, they decided they were going to shut down ArcheAge Unchained. So this was the new one, the re-release, and they released that, and then they decided that they were going to shut it down. This is going to be funny in about 1 second. So ArcheAge 2, just hold on to that in your little brain. So they released ArcheAge Unchained, the non-pay-to-win version. Of course, who wants to buy, like, I think this game came out in 2012. So they're charging us for a game that was made in 2012. It's the same game, by the way. It's not any different, except the cash shop has less things to buy in it. So there's that. This is the official terms of service or termination of service notice for the real ArcheAge. So this is the one that came out and had been going strong since 2012. And essentially they're just like, yeah, there's a declining player base and we're not really able to provide, I don't know, whatever the hell they were providing before. They're going to sunset on June 27th. They're going to provide, I guess, service until the 27th for I don't know what, because they're like, no, you're not getting a refund. unless you went through Steam, which is like, I think the way to go at this point. So you can reach out to Steam customer service page. and try to get refunds through Steam, but they differ from their policy, which is their policy is no. You're not allowed to purchase credits anymore, which is pretty standard for everything. Your marketplace, blah, blah, blah. Your personal information will be deleted. It's just gone, man. This is just as bad as Terra's end of service, which I never got to talk about. I have such a big Terra guide on my YouTube. It was like my crowning achievement is my Terra video, and that game doesn't exist anymore. There's no console version of ArcheAge as far as I know. So if we're going to look at what their declining player base is, I don't think this game was on Steam at the time it actually released. I think it came out in 2012, and then it released 2 years later on Steam. This is not... it was never good, okay? I don't know what the release numbers were. We're never going to have that history, but this was never really good. It's always been really, really shitty. But I guess we get into the double digits in 2020, which is actually pretty impressive. Like, to be under 100 people, and it kind of spiked a little bit. I guess when they announced the closure of ArcheAge Unchained, I guess some people came back to the regular ArcheAge, which is like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, I'm an idiot type of deal here. And then we have ArcheAge 2 being delayed again. So I didn't even know that this was happening, to be honest with you. I had no idea ArcheAge 2 is even a work in progress, but yeah, I wanna be happy, but intelligence is telling me to not be happy that this is gonna happen, or I guess maybe never happen. It's slated for post 2025, which kind of sounds like 2026. So I don't know if it will actually ever release, and if it does, do you have faith? Do you have faith in a game that's released, re-released, removed pay to win, had pay to win, and then makes a second one? Yeah, I'm not really too sure about that. But this video is by Throneful, by the way. This was such a good MMO. It's sad. Most of these Korean MMOs get bought by a Western publisher, and then they're super pay to win after that. It's just something that happens over and over again. So it's not really a surprise, but this game to me was so fun. This game was so fun that when ArcheAge Unchained came out, I bought it like a fucking idiot. But you know, this game was made in 2012, so when I bought ArcheAge Unchained, I didn't get level cap a second time because I have to tell this story. I know this video is going to go long, but you have to hear my story about this game. So in ArcheAge, pretty early on, I want to say before level 30, there is a quest that tells you to climb a rope. This seems very simple, I know. But the rope, I should have gotten a visual for this. I'll just try to explain it. The rope is like, you see the bushes, like over here and shit? You see like these bushes? The rope is like sideways. All right, watch my mouse. The rope is sideways like this, and you climb on an incline. And where you get onto the rope is on the ground, like right next to you. And I remember this from like 10 years ago. The actual like entry point of the rope is so small because you run up to the rope and then it says push F to climb. But you need to be in the most specific of fucking places for the prompt to pop up to climb this rope. And that place is inside of a bush. And I remembered this. So when I come into ArcheAge Unchained, like a war flashback occurs to me. Like I was in Viet fucking Nam, and I go up to the place and I'm like, oh my God, I already know it's in the fucking bush. And when I'm going to where it is, I see 3 people are running up and down the rope, and they can't get on the rope. They're just running back. They're trying to jump on the rope, and I just like say next to them, I'm like, follow me. I'm like the Pied Piper with a bunch of the Pied Piper steal rats or children? I can't remember. Anyways, a bunch of kids behind me. I go into this bush and I get on the rope and I start climbing and they're all like, what the fuck? So anyways, I know, most useless shit. Most useless information you'll ever not use in your whole life. So anyways, those are my fond memories of ArcheAge. This is actually a good game to me if they hadn't ruined it with their greed. I think a lot of people feel that way. And now it's gone forever. So, well, actually you have like a couple weeks, all right? So I don't know if ArcheAge is free. If it's not free, don't fucking buy it. But if it is free, log on and get yourself a piece of history here because it's about to be gone forever until ArcheAge 2. That will probably never come out, maybe comes out. So yeah, that's all I have for you that's all I have for you guys today. Check out ArcheAge before it's gone forever, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.